And so we completed a pergola, pavilion, masonry, prepping for a new pool, and things like that. May you tell us a little bit about your experience during the construction progress and how everything went?
Yeah, so I'll just kind of tell you a little bit about my project. I really wanted some useful outdoor space because what I had was really pretty worthless. So I wanted an area where I could sit outside with myself, my grandkids, and really enjoy it. One of the things that enjoying it means to me is no mosquitoes. I am a serious mosquito magnet, and so I wanted something screened in. Then I wanted a piece too that was open so that grandkids could go do chalk pictures, whatever they wanted to do. So that's really what we started with, is giving me an enclosed patio area that was big enough to have a lot of seating, and I want a little table out there, and we've got a TV out there, and then to have some open area. And as that was getting built and finished, I kind of realized that I wanted to do other things out here. So it sort of grew to, okay, we want a space where I can put my grill, maybe a fire pit, something like that. And so we did that. I also wanted flower beds because I like flowers. And then that kind of morphed a little bit again to, I think I want to put a hot tub out here. So we did a space for that. So it's kind of still in progress to a certain extent, but that's really what I had them do. My experience has been very pleasant. You know, I had a lot of changes, and they were always very good to work with me on those, and I appreciated that. And just another thing that for me was important is my granddaughter is here a lot, and she would come out to see what they were doing, and all the workers were always very kind to her and very nice. And I didn't worry when she was sitting out here that she was going to hear some language that might not be appropriate for a 9-year-old. And to me, that's a big deal. So I just think that's really important. And, you know, the quality of the work. If there was something I had a question about, the question was answered. If there's something, can you do something about that? Maybe I don't like that. They did it. And so that is what's important to me, is being able to have the flexibility to work with someone and maybe change a little bit. Understanding when they're going to be out here, what they're going to be doing, and being comfortable that they're around my house for weeks, around my grandchildren for weeks, and that the quality of work is going to be there. So those were all the big components to me that made this a big win.
All right. And maybe we ask, on your experience, would you rate that on a 1 to 5 star scale? What would you rate that?
5.
All right.
I'm not sure how I would be rated as a customer because I kept changing things, but they were a 5.
And would you recommend Cut Right Landscape to family and friends for future projects?
Absolutely. And they will always do my projects. If I have something out here that I want done, I'm going to call Derek and say, hey, Derek, you know, this is what I'd like to do, because of the reasons that I just mentioned. Those things are extremely important.
All right. Well, thank you for being a future long-term customer and for letting us complete this project and design it for you. And we look forward to working with you again in the future.
All right. Thank you. You too.